What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Name one branch, or part, of the government. Congress. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Who was the first president? George Washington. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote, join a political party. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Who is the governor of your state now? Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Name your U.S. representative. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is the capital of your state? How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. We elect a president for how many years? Four. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. In what month do we vote for president? November. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Who vetoes bills? The President. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. If the President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Vice President. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights.